Hey guys, this is Mr. Groh. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be completing the square to put our quadratic in vertex form. So the first thing we have to do is we need to get rid of this 2 right here. We can't have it in the way we want to do completing the square. So to get rid of it, we're going to divide everything by 2. So divide both sides of the equation by 2. Now on the right, you're going to reduce them. Now this don't always work out nicely. You can have fractions in the problem, but as far as how we're concerned today, all these are going to reduce nicely. So we got y divided by 2 equals x squared plus 4x minus 3. Now the next thing we need to do is we're going to be adding in our magic number, and we need to make room for the magic number. It's got to go about right here. So to make room for it, we got to get rid of this minus 3. So the easy way to do it is to add it to the other side. So we've got y over 2 plus 3 equals x squared plus 4x plus something. And we need to figure out what that something is. And you can't just add it to the right side of the equation without adding it to the left side of the equation. Now that something is what I call the magic number. And how you find it is you take b, not d, but b, b divided by 2, and you square it. Now, if you remember, we have A, B, C. Now, we don't really have a C anymore, but we still have our A's and our B's. So the B that we're using is going to be 4. Not the 8 that we started with, but the reduced B. Okay? So we have 4 divided by 2 squared, and that's 2 squared, which is 4. So we're going to add 4 here. And we can't just add 4 to the right without adding 4 to the left. Our next step is, well, on the left we're going to simplify, and on the right we're going to factor. Now, some people are going to skip steps here because there are shortcuts. But in general, y over 2 plus 7 equals, and we factor, and this factors in 2x and x, factors in 4 are 2 and 2, and yes, they will add up to 4. These numbers are always going to be the same. So regardless of whatever you have, always. So we got y over 2 plus 7 equals x plus 2 squared. Now we're much more like the vertex formula. The only thing we have to do now is we're going to solve for y. So to solve for y, we're going to add this up, subtract the 7 over. So we got y over 2 equals x plus 2 squared minus 7. And the very last step we have to do is multiply both sides by 2. Now when we multiply the right side by 2, the biggest thing people forget is they'll just multiply the first term by 2, like I almost did there for a second. But when you multiply everything by 2, you got to hit the 7 as well. So the actual answer is y equals 2 parentheses x plus 2 squared minus 14. And the vertex, if we're familiar with our vertex form, is just -2, -14.